CBS News investigative unit focuses on a Texas courtroom this morning to explore a little-known crisis for the military. It's the problem of veterans who break the law. Now, this courtroom, it's in Fort Worth, is special. It is home to something called a Veterans Treatment Court, they call it. The judge does not put the offenders in jail. He runs a program that puts them on a path of rehabilitation. So when it works, this is the good news, it wipes their records clean and provides a new beginning for these veterans who have served their country. Omar Villafranca is here to show us how it works. Omar, good morning.
Good morning. We spent a day at this Veterans Treatment Court and saw what prosecutors there described to us as a different kind of justice.
All rise.
Every third Thursday of the month at the Tarrant County Courthouse, Judge Chuck Vanover dedicates his courtroom to a criminal docket of a special class of defendants, military veterans.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. Our military does a great job at warfighting, but sometimes people have a little bit tougher time coming back and adjusting into the civilian world where they don't have the camaraderie, the team, the structure, the discipline. The offensive burglary of a habitation, that is a felony of the second degree.
After they're arrested, most for assaults or DWIs, the veterans are offered a bargain. Plead guilty, and if you sign up with a mentor, stay out of trouble and show up every month.
Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. Judge Vanover puts that guilty plea on hold.
I don't think that anybody who knows me would ever accuse me of being a bleeding heart, but I just have been so impressed with the changes that I've seen people make through this program.
Prosecutor Deanna Franzen served in the Air Force.
There's a lot of alcohol-based offenses, a lot of drug-based offenses, and that has a lot to do with them sometimes acting out on demons that they earned during their time in the military.
You said demons they earned.
The struggles that they have were because they did things for our country that we needed them to do at that time, and that can't be discounted.
A new national commission, chaired by former Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel, reports that 1 in 3 veterans say they've been arrested at least once, and veterans now make up 8% of those in state prisons.
This is the cross rifles. It's the symbol of the infantry.
Infantryman William Meek served as a vehicle commander in Iraq, where roadside bombs were a daily occurrence. Meek survived multiple head injuries.
I remember my head got knocked around, but I was wearing the helmet. And at first I was like, was that an IED?
Adjusting back to civilian life was challenging.
After the war, I was just angry all the time. I was angry about stuff that I had done, that I wasn't in the Army. I was angry that I didn't know what to do.
Meek was arrested for unlawful carry of a weapon and decided to try Judge Vanover's Veterans Court.
Did you look at it as a, hey, this will help me skate through it easier?
Yeah.
And was it easier?
No. Regular probation would have been so much easier.
Will Meek, U.S. Army.
Now, Meek spends once a week working in the court where he's seen firsthand how hard the struggle can be.
The very first veteran who ever came and asked me to be his mentor, he took his life back in May. I always tell people, it's like, we all have demons. Everybody in this room has demons. But I also tell people, no one in this room is alone.
The program had such an impact on Meek that the same judge who oversaw his punishment was there to preside over his marriage.
We've graduated over 600 veterans through this program.
For our new veterans, welcome to the program.
Administrator Courtney Young told us about how many participants stay out of trouble after the program.
Our recidivism rate is less than 10% at this time.
Compared to general population?
It could be anywhere up to 30 to 40% in the general population.
So that's significantly better.
Yes, sir.
Judge Vanover, who himself serves in the Texas State Guard, requires that the veteran court take a minimum of 10 months. And for veterans who complete the mission, they can walk away with their criminal charge expunged, any trace of it wiped from their record.
Some people might say it seems like special treatment. Do you think this program is special treatment for veterans?
No, I don't, because they only get one bite at the apple. So, if somebody has gone through the program and they get rearrested for something, they don't get a chance to come back.
This is not just do the crime, do the time, and then you move on. I mean, the carrot would be the expulsion from the record.
Right. When they start off, just see, just the kind of the blank stare, but as they go through the program, you start to see that little flicker of light come on in their eye, and the showing of emotion and being happy and looking forward to going on with life.
There were two things we noticed in the courtroom. The veterans were all ages, not just in their 20s or 30s, but ones who'd retired years ago, before the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. And when they met in the courtroom, many were looking at their fellow veterans like they were in a platoon together to get through that program and, most importantly, hold each other accountable. They're listening to the judge, but they're also looking at their fellow veterans to be like, hey, are you there? You're my new battle buddy.
I'm surprised to hear about the ages because I just assumed incorrectly that it would be in their 20s and 30s. And it doesn't sound like this program is easy.
No. Not at all. And they told us it was not easy. But you heard the DA say, those are demons earned.
It's a fascinating concept.
I like how she phrased
Makes
that.
complete sense.
Yeah, and obviously if the idea is to not go back and repeat crimes again, that recidivism rate is incredible. Omar, thank you.